Hello everyone and welcome back. It's your boy Raw Extreme and good morning. Part 2 of our series. This is episode 2 and yeah, year 1 spring day 2. Very early in the morning, 6:38 in the morning, and we are in our village. And through the night, so I left you last episode when we finished my house. But over the night, so we were able to unlock the woodshed. So I created two. There's a reason for that. I placed it near our cave entrance right here. So basically, this land area will be our industrial complex over the bridge right here. So they will go from their houses down here to go to work. And basically, we finished this yesterday, and I built another house. So I was planning to put the roof as planks, but when I was doing the house, or when I was finishing the house, I don't have enough technology points yet to unlock the woodshed to be able to create planks. So I just created this as straw. So it is important to have the house built as early as possible so that you can recruit and start gathering wood. So time is of the essence, the very first spring, if you want your first season to be efficient. Now, we picked up everything that we would be able to sell in Piestovia, or Piestova, I should say. Right, so none of these things, as you can see in my inventory, are stolen. So we would be able to sell those in Piestova or Piestovia. And so basically we will keep the other items here in the meantime. So those things that we want to keep as tools, and the things that we stole. But we only stole from one house, basically the Castellan. So we are heading back to Piestova. And by the way, during the night, I wasn't recording since it's just boring field work. So I'm just cutting down trees and collecting stones to build the house. And a tree fell on top of me. So you need to be careful. If you look at my HP, it's less than half because I died. So when you die, you can respawn. You will be respawned back to your house, and you'll have half HP, half food, and half water, I think. And then like what I did last night, so when I respawned, I just went on hurrying to build those buildings in our village, and I didn't notice, and I was too thirsty and my health started going down, so I ended up like this. So I don't have food yet. We will be taking care of those things in a bit once we get to Piestovia. So but what we're going to do is to actually get our first villager. So we don't have all right, so we don't have a villager yet, but we do have work for them to do. We have a house for them to live in. They have food and water. I've already placed that in their house. Let me see if we would be able to see that here. Yeah, so I placed a bucket of 2 buckets of waters there, oat rolls, and a rye bread. So these are things that we found on our journey to our village location. Oh, I forgot to actually place firewood. We do have, I think it's in the first one. We did place like stone axes and the log, remaining log, and some sticks that we have in this woodshed so that they can start working. We can assign them here, and then they can start working since they already have the tools. But I'm not sure if they'd be able to pick up the sticks there, use as firewood, but we'll go ahead and find out. In the meantime, it's early morning. Let's see. Ooh, what are you doing? It's a bug right there. But basically, we want to sell the extra items that we have. Oh, No, I didn't mean to buy anything. Did I buy something? I don't know. But sell these things. Instant healing. 35, 35. This is 85. Let's sell these two and then let's keep one. Potion of sobriety, I'll keep one. Stamina, strength, tools. Sell the bows, the arrows, stone spear. I will process that perch in a minute. Hop plant, yeah. Basically sell everything. Keep the stone. Yeah, yeah. Let's keep those. Materials. Clay cups. The coverlet and the wicker crate. Okay, so we are 17.78 out of 65 for our weight limit. We have almost 1,600 coins.
Can I have a good day?
Oh, diplomacy skills. We leveled up survival, by the way, so we're now at 3 of 3 in survival and extraction. So we did level up once. We have that one level right there. Nothing else yet. Diplomacy, the diplomacy knowledge. Let's just process the perch. Roasted fish meat. So that we have something to eat. There we go. Food. Potion of instant healing. Yes, please. There we go. Oh. Now we'll head to this area here, by the way. Each town will have their own campfire, basically, where the villagers are, or you know, people that you can recruit for your village are located, or they will be all around the campfire here. I usually call them wanderers, you know, just like from Diablo. Alright, so if you hold Alt, so your Alt vision, as Onokoho calls it, you should be able to see,
myself included.
See, travelers are drawn to bonfires, so they always sit around these bonfires in every village. So if you hold Alt, in Spectre mode, you would be able to see their skills.
Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
There's nothing like the crackling of the cozy fire to make you forget you're sleeping outside today.
Travels are all very well. Hello there.
Okay, so Leka's Lava, basically age 28. She has man, these villagers are all talkative. But anyways, Leka's Lava is 3 in extraction, so we're going to recruit her and assign her to the house, basically, and to the woodshed. Hopefully she would be able to locate the sticks in the woodshed or firewood. Alright, so ideally I would want my first recruit to be a man. But you know, it is what it is. See? So she wasn't able to find the firewood in her house. So that's why she has this status icon in her house. So basically that's actually her needing firewood.
You know how it is with monarchs. Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
Now basically I can recruit him.
Hello there.
put him in the same house. And then assign him in the other woodshed. There we go. Now both of them needs firewood. I don't have firewood with me because I thought that they would be able to find it in the woodshed for the sticks to use in the meantime before I get home, but unfortunately we need to hurry and skedaddle. Get home. Oh, by the way, whenever you build buildings, don't forget to assign their tasks. Like how I almost forgot about it. So just assign them what to do so you can do like 80-10-10 or 80-20 or something. So whatever you want them to do. For myself in the early game, I want to just them focus on getting logs. No tools. Oh. He can't access the stone axes that I've placed on the other woodshed. So their storage is not linked? Ah. I thought their storages are linked, like for example, food storage, regular resource storage. So if you have multiple of those buildings, their storages are linked together. Alright, so apparently they're not. So it means that we really need to rush home. Hopefully, Likoslava, since she's assigned to the first woodshed, so that she'd be able to get on with the gathering of the logs, because even if they are not physically there yet, if you've already have them assigned, so basically the work is already starting. So the gathering or the production or whatever it is, the extraction or whatever assignment that you give them, it should already start even though they haven't reached home yet. Now we're rushing our way home, even though it doesn't look like it. Now we're rushing our way home to get logs. Hopefully she already started doing logs. And we'll turn them to firewood, put them in the house, and it should be good. And then place stone axes in the other woodshed, so that production of logs in the other one also start. Stone. I've already gathered a lot of stones near our village, so that's why heading home is when I would want to start gathering stones again for a stone axis. We have a lot of sticks in the storage of the other woodshed. I will use that instead. We will prioritize the farm first, or the fields, before doing the storage, because it's day 2 of spring. It's in a regular game, if you didn't add days or customize the game, you only have 3 days in a season. So day 2, we're already halfway through the season and we haven't started the field yet to plant our flax. I want to be able to start doing flax at the start of the season, so the very first season of our playthrough. So let's go. So it's quite a bit ways off from Piastovia, but it's not that far. So let's say it's this is still a great location since you're in the middle of Piastovia and 2 other towns. Oh, awesome. So the production of the logs had already started. Nice. All right, stone axes. 17. What the hell? You only leave 1. So, production of the logs. That's the reason why we actually built 2, so that we can up our log production. We don't have to think of anything else while we're at it. Where's the... Oh, yeah. Stone axe. Let's put 9. Mm. Hey, what else do we have with me? Oh yeah, the stones and the straws. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay. Logs. Yeah, I'm going to take all of the logs. Turn them into firewood. Well, we don't have to use the logging stand to actually convert logs into firewood. We can just do handcrafting for that. But we're here anyway, so let's just enjoy the animation. And put the firewood inside their house. Here we go. Firewood. Awesome. For storage, our personal storage in the house is already full. Since we're going back and forth to this road, let's just... Oh, we have production skills. Let's just drop things here. There you go. Weight is 10 out of 65. Now let's have the field started. We will need... Alright, we haven't bought the flax seeds or flax grains, or I think flax seeds and fertilizers. We'll need 100 of each because I want to start the season with a 10 by 10 field. Let's do that first. Let's take all of these. So these are our stolen goods. We'll keep all of the rest here. So we have almost 1600, and then if we sell these, we'll get lots more. We'll be able... That should be enough for 100 fertilizers and 100 flax seeds. Yeah. And the best way to do it is here in Astoya. So in Astoya, you also have a merchant that sells farming stuff like seeds and whatnot. So you also have a merchant there, and at the same time you have a fisherman, fishing merchant right here. Since this is a fishing village, so we'll visit that right now. Where you can buy perch and pike, build a small campfire there, cook it, and then sell it to the merchants there. So that's another thing that you can do for money. Oh, look, our villagers are on their way to the village. But anyway, so our village location is centrally located between Piastovia, Ostoya, and Skauki. The only village that's far from us is Klonika, where we will need to go to once we unlock the pigsty. But for now, let's head on out. Let me have our crossbow out and loaded. So, from our village going to Ostoya, the path here, there's no actual path, but yeah, before we reach there, we would go through wolf territory, and yeah, you see deers there, there's wolf after. On the left there should be some bison. That's why we need to be prepared just in case we are caught off guard. All right, let's see. Here's the road. Hear that? Bison. No. We have unlimited stamina, so I don't care. I would be concerned if we're not on unlimited stamina. But we are. And fight music's over. Awesome. Right. So always keep a lookout on like abandoned camps or logging stands and stuff like that. So you get resources from there, you get items that you can sell from there. Some valuable stuff. So for Ostoya, so this is the actual village. So we're in the village already, and this is their campfire. This is where you recruit folks. But we don't have space in our village for now. We already have 2 people. So our target is the fisherman first. So let's see in the compass here, there.
Someone stole her. How are you?
Show me your wares. Basically all your pikes, all your perch, all your roach.
Best goods. Good luck.
I'm over encumbered. Oh, we'll need sticks. So we'll need sticks to make a campfire or bonfire. Let's go. Sticks. 16, I believe. There we go. Should be enough. And near these villages, it's restricted to build anything. So making a campfire, you need to look for the closest area that you can build a campfire outside the range of the restricted area for the village. So I believe just up this hill, we should be able to make our campfire, roast the fish, go back to the fisherman, get our money back, and more. There we go. Light fire, craft. Alright, so with this amount of fish that we're roasting, so if we didn't have fast crafting on, this would have taken forever. So that's why it's nice to have fast crafting on. It's nice to have fast building on. Well, of course, you can play in vanilla if you want, especially if you're playing multiplayer. Other players, or if you're playing co-op, other players can do the building, can do all of the stuff, the quests, while you're crafting. So basically you are dedicated for the day, 2 days, 3 days even, to just crafting. You can exit, but if you don't have fast crafting on and you're crafting multiple items, like let's say 50, 60 plus items, make sure that your food and water is all good. Oh, so she is the farmer lady. Okay, so we're going to need fertilizer. Oh, not enough coins. Oh, I don't have coins. Okay, because we bought all of the fish. All right, now she doesn't have coins. All right, so fertilizer, let's see, 100 is enough. Flaxseed, 100 as well, please. And let me sell roasted fish meat.
Can I take care?
There you go. Now we're very slow, but there should be another one. He's talking. Oh no, not you. You.
Oh.
There we go. We can sell the other stuff here. Do we need anything else? Maybe we can buy from her stuff for temperature regulation. You know, just to prepare for it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So let's go ahead and just for now, fur boots, fur capelet, and a flat straw hat. The fur capelet and the fur boots should be okay. Let's buy thick leather gloves as well. So those three should be for cold, and the flat straw hat should be for heat protection. So beginner items for now. Yep. Now we can sell her the other stuff that we have. Okay, I think that's good for now, and we're left with 2,700. Alright, now it's time to put on our new shoes, capelet, gloves, and straw hat. Now we're looking snazzy. Awesome, awesome. Alright, now time to head back home. This is where you buy sheep, goat, for your animal husbandry. Is it only sheep and goat here? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Now, when we have the iron crossbow, I like to go first person, since it looks closer. So the field of view is closer and narrower, so you'd be able to see farther than in third person. That's why I like. I usually hunt in first person. But once we get the skills, oh, is a camp? Awesome. All right. So, but once we get the mining trance skill, it's faster to mine in third person once you have 3 levels of the mining trance skill. It's faster in third person once you reach at that point. Not much. I have 100 fertilizers and 100 flax seeds, so I'm already overburdened. Morel. A pouch. So if we don't have a large pouch, that would have been useful. So we already bought a large pouch, so that's just extra coin for us. Okay, nothing else, I think. Okay, let's head home and start farming. Once we have our farm set up, so basically the 10 by 10 for your flax, 10 by 10 field, we will then be hunting to generate more points. Okay, but I think we can leave the hunting for our 3rd episode for this series. For now, I think we can go with still setting up our small village here. So we'll set up a field and probably a resource storage. We've already unlocked the technology for storages there, resource storage, and once we start farming, that will unlock our food storage. Where's the hoe? There we go. Copper hoe. Then we'll need the bag. Probably a simple bag. We only have 1 hoe. We might need another, since it's a 10 by 10 field. So let me just grab. I think we'll need logs for that wooden hoe. Yeah, logs and sticks. So let's go. There's a bridge right there, but I didn't use it. Doesn't matter. We have 1 log. Where are the sticks? Oh, I already used the sticks to make the axes, so let's just grab our sticks here. Not enough. We needed 5. Okay, so copper hoe. Put that in 1. Now, where will we be putting our field? Or how far out? First field should be okay here. Let's see. Buildings, farming, field. Now, the reason why I do the villages before in a grid is because of the fields. The fields only align in a east, or just it aligns in the cardinal direction, so it'll only align north to south, east to west. 10 by 10 there. That's why I align my buildings to the field. But if we're far enough out from the field, or if our buildings are not immediately beside the field, then it's fine that we're not following the cardinal direction. So making the feeling of the village more organic is what they call. Alright, but anyways, yeah, we're hoeing the field with our copper hoe. Copper hoe. It's a bit of a tongue twister there. There we go. See, I told you. So once we start farming, or once we start doing the field, we'll unlock the food storage. Now, the food storage is basically a central storage for everybody. So once we put food there, we don't have to put the food and the water, or the water buckets inside their houses anymore. You can just put everything in the food storage. They should be able to get their food there. The same as the resource storage, you don't have to put the tools in the respective buildings. They can access the tools in the resource storage buildings, and they will be placing the resources that they extract in the resource storage as well. So for example, under the woodshed, you'll have your logs and your sticks and firewood and plank. If you assign them to do those things, they'll be placing all of those produce or products in the resource storage. Now, if you have other buildings, so for example, if you have a farm shed, all of the tools that they need, you just place them in the resource storage. If you have animal husbandry, if they need animal feed, they can get it in the resource storage as well. And having multiple resource storages will have their maximum weight limit synchronized. So I think the basic one has 1,000 kilogram limit. If you have 2 of the level 1 resource storage, it'll be 2,000. A level 2 resource storage will have 2,000, and a level 3 resource storage has 4,000. There we go. That's our 10 by 10 field. We did acquire a level in farming, so let's just put that in farming knowledge for more experience. Now, let's go ahead and equip our bag number 2. Fertilizer. There we go. You just have to equip the bag, right click, go to field, and then you can select whether it's going to be fertilizer or whatever seed you want to plant. So right now we have selected it as fertilizer. We need to fertilize the plots first, one by one. Very tedious, and it takes time. You don't have like fast farming in the customization of the game. So that's why it's very important, if you want to have your first season as efficient as possible, to have the most money, is you need to plant as much flax as you can in the very first season of your first year. Flax is basically like the best crop to plant during spring. The reason is from flax. Once you process that in the barn, you'll get flax stalk. The flax stalk you can then process that in a sewing hut to become linen thread, and from the linen thread you can process that again in the sewing hut to become linen fabric. From, if I can remember correctly, if you sell one linen fabric, if you sell linen fabric, it's like 12 coins each, but with the amount of flax stock that you'd be able to get in a 10 by 10 field, basically you can get thousands of coins in one season for a 10 by 10 field. But you can also process the linen fabric further into clothing in sewing hut to make it even more valuable. So that's why the more you process a certain thing, the higher the cost will be. That's actually why we have been buying the raw fish, the pike, the perch, and the roach, since technically that's two processes in between. In a fishing hut, if you have raw fish,
Haven't been drinking enough today.
you can process the raw fish into raw fish meat. That's the first processing, and then from the raw fish meat, you can then roast it to get roasted fish meat. So there's two processes in between. That's why you're getting a lot of coins if you bought the raw fish, or like the live pike, perch, and roach, and then process it to roasted fish meat in the campfire in the sick house. So we'll be doing that every season, because that's a few thousand coins right there, free every season.
I need some water.
I know, my guy. Finish fertilizing the whole 10 by 10 field, and then you'll drink water, and then you'll go back in the field to hoe it. That's the thing. Once you set up the field, you need to hoe it, fertilize it, hoe it again, and then plant the seed. And that's basically it. But after
It's time for a beverage.
after that, after you have your first cycle of crops, all you have to do is fertilize it and hoe it again, and then you can plant again the seed. It's just that initial setting up the field is the one that takes a lot of time. Come on, my guy. Just 2 rows left, and you can drink your river water, your fresh water from Pasig River. Anyone out there is familiar?
Have a drink.
Let me know down in the comment section below if you know what where Pasig River is and what's the story behind it. Okay, so for now, it is boring to watch. I enjoy this process because it is basically min-maxing your time for the very first season. But since we're recording it and me guiding you through the game at the same time, telling you stories and telling you tips while as I play through, so this is basically not as min-maxed as possible,
I'm dying of thirst.
because it's hard sometimes to concentrate on the game while talking. But this is also my way to appreciate the game more and enjoy the game. Because if what I notice is when I play alone, when I play without recording, playing offline, I tend to take the game too serious. I tend to be competitive. I compare, for example, even here in Medieval Dynasty, I compare my village to others. I compare my progress to others. How fast, how much they make, what their village look like, what does mine look like, and stuff like that. So, but here, since we're recording I need to be kind. I need to be nice. I need to be good. So, I get to enjoy the game of how the game is intended to be played. So, no min-maxing, no everything. Everything's organic. We'll play as we go through this series. So, yep. 10 by 10 field. Alright, so I'm just thinking if, since this is just the end of day 2, should we
I know not every marriage.
create another field for other crops? 2, 3. The reason why I'm trying to ponder if I need other fields is I want to be able to grow crops to basically rye and oat. Oat, I think we can. Flax, rye. Yeah, oat we can plant in spring. It's actually in spring only for oat grains. Rye grain is autumn only. I want to be able to plant oats so that I would have the ability to make so that I would have the ability to make animal feed. You'll need oat and rye and straw, if I'm not mistaken. Oat, rye, and straw in the barn to make animal feed. We'll try to figure that out in the next episode. For now, we've unlocked the hen house. For animal husbandry, hen house is the very first building that you can unlock if you buy chickens in Piesto. No, I think it's in Skauki. Yeah, chickens are in Skauki. You can buy chickens in Skauki, put them in the hen house. They can breed basically and multiply. But ultimately, the hen house will give you eggs and feathers. So if you want that, you can invest in building a hen house. We might venture into getting a hen house. But I'm thinking that I would prioritize the pigsty more. The economy has been rebalanced for Oxbow, so it's not as expensive compared to the valley. If you remember, like a chicken in the valley with Rasimir, you'll have like I think 800 or 600 coins. No, I think 800 to 1,000 coins for a single chicken. But here it's less. I think it's 90 or something for a chicken. Sorry about this. Wait. We can go to settings. Increase the brightness. It's in graphics. No. Gameplay HUD. Where can we increase the brightness in this? Oh, here. Except so that you can see it better. I'm not sure how much brighter it became. But yeah. There you go. Huh. Well, at least I can see the seeds better now. Hopefully it does reflect the same in your end. as you're watching. But yeah, flax is the way to go. The reason why flax as well is that we can then do a full year crop rotation in the fields. So in spring, you'll plant flax. You'll harvest it in summer. So it just takes flax one season to grow. And then in summer, once you've harvested the flax, you can then start planting cabbages. Cabbages will take from summer and then harvest it in autumn. And once you harvest the cabbages in autumn, you can then plant rye in autumn, which rye will grow through the winter and then harvest it in spring. And once you harvest the rye in spring, it's your plot is ready for flax once again. So that's the most efficient rotation for crops that I've seen so far. New level in farming, of course, we'll assign that to farming knowledge for more experience. Wait. So basically, we don't have problems with money at the start of the game because you have the market thing that we do, the fish thing. That's why we already have the bag, the pouch. We already have our straw hat and capelet and boots. We have new shoes. And we still have like 2,600 coins left. We even bought 100 fertilizers and 100 flax seeds for this field. And we still have 2,600 coins left. Another way for money making in the early game is hunting. That's why I wanted to try to hunt the very first season as well, since every season the animals respawn. So for example, if we hunt down all of the deers in the area, the following season they will respawn and then you can hunt them again. So that's basically experience efficiency for your skills and money efficiency as well, since you can roast those meat that you get from hunting. You can of course put it in your food storage and then sell the rest. Roasted meat is one of the best ways to get the early game money in Medieval Dynasty. At the same time, leather, you can create torches in the I think workshop. You can create torches in the workshop, or you can just handcraft the leathers into small simple bags or small bags, simple small bags, whatever they called. Just requires one leather for one bag, and then you can sell them in the market as well. So those are the means that you can have early game money in Medieval Dynasty. So the only thing that you will have to strategize will be your village location, the layout of your village, and basically that's it. The survival aspect of the game is very, very friendly. So as you can see, hunger and thirst is not much of an issue, and actually other food items will actually give you boost. So you're not only taking care of your hunger, but you're also getting boosts from the things that you eat. Some foods, so for example, let's see, do I have food items here? For example, here, apple wine. Yes, you get alcohol from it, but you also get food and water. Get poisoning, since of course alcohol is poison. But for 290 seconds, you get 2 health per second. And then you get +3 temperature tolerance. So in winter, if you see that you're still getting cold during the winter and you drink apple wine, that will that might actually help you, since this is a 3 degrees, or is it just +3? Not sure if this is a 3-degree temperature tolerance. Wheat beer. So you'll have +40 more health. I think this is the maximum health. Like here. So you have 100 over 100 if you drink the wheat beer. I think it's going to be a maximum of 140. And yeah, things like that. I think you have food items as well that reduces stamina consumption, food items that will reduce food reduction. So basically this meter goes down. Some food items will help you have this food meter go down less, or water, stuff like that. So different kinds of stuff, different kind of food for different kinds of things. All right, so let me just go ahead and put the simple back in. Inventory management, right? So Medieval Dynasty is notorious for inventory management, because it's not just the inventory, it's actually everything. It's a village manager simulation, basically. All right, so if we look here, field 1, that's 100 plots, that's 10 by 10, and we have successfully planted all of our flags. Status here, no building farm shed, because we haven't built any farm shed, because we are going to farm that manually, at least for now. Resource storage. So we will need to have a resource storage as well. So that will be under buildings, storage, resource storage 1. We can place it here, but since this is near the waterfall area, I would want to have the tavern here in the future. So let's try to move the resource storage somewhere here. I think that should be good enough. And then we can try to fit the tavern at the back. Yeah. We have our stone and straw. Alright, awesome. So, let me go ahead and build our resource storage for now. Let's consider this the end of today's episode, and on the next one, we'll have our resource storage built, and we are going out to hunt. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, it's your boy Roar Extreme. You have a great day. Bye.